Hey people, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Time check. I'm wearing one of my classic watches from back in the time, 12:27 midnight. And I have a little bit of lights in the background, but I'm not facing the camera today because I'm very sleepy and tired. I don't want to look like, half drunk on the video. So I have about 13 fragrances here, and this is a like an odd list to do in this time of the year. Some of you are waiting for winter list, right? But this is basically like a summer list. Many of you don't get any winter, so you are having always warm weather. For that, I always think of people all over the world. So these 13 fragrances are very different. Okay, in my humble opinion, these are very underrated. Not many people mention them, maybe a couple, but in my humble opinion, these are some of the most underrated fresh fragrance. You can try them out, and I'll just let you know what I think of them very quickly. I have review on all of them. Let me change the angle a little bit so fit in all the fragrances. So I'll start with this fragrance that I just got a backup bottle of. I used to have this like many years back, 5 6 years back when I got this. This is similar to one other fragrance from the same house. Very fresh, lemony, kind of like a unique floral fragrance, which is called Yop Jump. So this, I believe, is older style bottle. Some of people are saying like there's like a new bottles. There's a big exclamation mark at the back. I don't know if this is the new or old, but people are saying that one is a bit weakened, like it's a bit weaker than the older version. Uh, Yop Jump, is very close to Yop Go. That green juice, I still have that little bit of juice left. And also, I remember smelling Yop Night Flight. I seen it once, and it was in summer 2016, but it got sold out when I went back with the money. I did not have cash at the time, so I saved up. But that fragrance was sold. I never could find it. Super rare now. So I heard people say this is similar to Yop Night Flight, and I can see there's a nice hyacinth or heliotrope, one of those florals, and a lot of lemon. Very unique. In mild cold weather, also this one lasts very nice. But this is a nice, unique, fresh fragrance. Yop Jump, definitely check it out. That's the fragrance we'll start with. Okay, so that's number 13. Number 12, I'm gonna go one heavily underrated house. This is Ferrari Noble Fig. Not many people talk about it. You know why? Because this is a Ferrari car manufacturing company, and many people actually praise a lot of this Fico di Amalfi, great fragrance by the way, Acqua di Parma, or some of the other figs. So fig is a note that's been used in Dior's Dune, I think. Dune, yeah, Dune for men. But I find fig is not fig is a note not for everybody. There's fig used in, I think, Thierry Mugler, Humanity. I love that milky fig in there. So fig is used in different fragrances a different way. This fragrance is very citrusy, fig, and fresh perfume. Okay, this whole line I think has been taken down, but I enjoy Noble Fig. Really nice perfumer too on my skin. Ferrari's Noble Fig. Then number 11 is a fragrance bottle that I bought a few days back. I actually had a big bottle. The juice went actually bad, but I was looking for this fragrance. I think they changed the bottle now, but this is the older style bottle of Zegna Uomo. Okay, some people say Zegna. I think it's Zenia. Okay, so Zegna Uomo is again an underrated fragrance for fall, summer. Anytime you can wear it, even early days of winter. I absolutely adore this. Okay, there is hardly any fragrance nowadays which is similar to this. Closest thing that comes to my mind, a little bit more upgraded than this, is YSL L'Homme Libre, and I have that, but that's very hard to find. This one you can find it in different countries. Prices used to be affordable. Now I think the prices have gone high a little bit, and I just am happy I have this bottle. I just absolutely love this. Okay, Zenia's warm, violet leaves, citruses, fresh. A little bit woody, really nice. It reminds me of Fahrenheit fragrances like those, but nonetheless, it's a nice fragrance. Okay, that's number 11. Number 10, we'll go with one Burberry. It's called Burberry's Touch. This is hands down of my most favorite Burberry fragrances of all time. Burberry's London comes to mind, Brit comes to mind, Burberry, the Beat is great fragrance. So there are a lot of Burberry fragrances which are good, okay? But Burberry, on most part, people don't give them enough credit, I believe. And Burberry has these other fragrances like Mr. Burberry. I love that line. But Touch, it's such a nice powdery scent. It's classy. It's a little bit touch, peppery, and it's fresh, clean. Many of our members in the group love this. Inoffensive, something in line with Prada Amber Purom or Bulgari's Blue BLV. If you love those, try it out. Burberry's Touch, amazing longevity for a fresh fragrance, okay, and still affordable. Then we're gonna go number 9. Number 9 is a discontinued fragrance. which is called Mercedes-Benz Cologne. This fragrance, when it was out, I did not think of it much, to be honest. Okay, I'll tell you. I wore it, I sold off my other bottle, then I repurchased recent times because it's getting harder to find and prices are expensive. This is a dupe of Dior Homme Cologne, the older version. So those who do not know, Dior Cologne is the most citrus, most like a nice lemony fragrance of like all time by Dior. It's underrated because Dior Sport gets all the love. You know, some of the other fragrances, Chanel Allure Sport, Edition Blanche, they get love, but Dior Cologne, people sometimes maybe did not try it. Sauvage gets so much more love, Bleu de Chanel gets. But if your budget is not as much of a Dior fragrance, try this out. You can still find this for 55, 65 bucks. 125 will last you a long time, and this fragrance actually performs better than Dior Homme Cologne. But I love them both. You can layer them as well. This is number 9, Mercedes-Benz Cologne. Amazing warm weather fragrance. Then I will start with, I think, which side should I start with? I should start with this side. Okay, I'll go with Lattafa Qiam Silver. Okay, this is a bottle. You know, I just absolutely love how stunning this bottle is. Sorry, it collected some dust, and this is just stunning. They have Qiam Gold as well, but this is a clone of Bvlgari Tiger. Okay, if you know Turati Blue, okay, that is also a good clone. There's also, I think, few of the other clones I covered, but so far the best blend, grapefruit blast. You know, the complexity, the smell, the bottle. This one felt like the best interpretation of Bvlgari Tiger, and I just love it. This is so good. Like when I smell it, it makes me happy instantly. This whole DNA, any of them you get is good, but this one should get more talk. Qiam Silver by Lattafa. Okay, next one we're gonna go a fragrance that I would say not everybody's cup of tea. This is a bit distinctive. It came out, I almost sold my bottle off, but I didn't. Okay, thankfully I still have it. This one got tea, this one got some rainy essence. Yes, you can guess it. Bvlgari's Man Rain Essence. This, some people said, is underwhelming, like release and redundant if you already have fragrances like this one, Bvlgari, same house, Purom Extreme or Purom Soir or Purom. I don't think so. They do have that similar tea note they used. I don't know what tea, Earl Grey tea or some other tea, but they are both fantastic. But there are differences. Okay, Renaissance uses some mandarin orange. You know, it brought back some elements from original Bvlgari's Man, and doesn't have the pepper, but it has a very soothing, calming effect, just like this. But I don't think they are redundant at all. Okay, so it's a modern fragrance with decent longevity, but really best for rainy days, warmer days. Okay, Bvlgari Man Rain Essence. Next one, I think we'll go with this. I'm going by instinct. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun Pure Humidity. Okay, the yellow juice with the golden cap. So this fragrance came out in pair. This one for the ladies. I love them both. The ladies one is nicer. This one is this not chunky but coconutty sort of a mix with a light blue DNA, and I like this. This one is really interesting. When I smell this, you know, like honestly speaking, like this is not as similar as some of the other flankers are. You can definitely smell the background of light blue, you can tell, but there's this nice little coconut, you know, like a candied coconut, or you can say like a less sweet coconut in the background, which makes it tropical. Definitely check it out. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Sun is one of my favorite warm weather fragrance. Very, very underrated. The next, let's talk about this little bit sweeter fragrance. I think it's made less sweet, more fresh, but still it's a sweet fragrance. This is a nice little perfume, Stronger With You Only. And this one is a little bit cheaper than the rest of the line, like Intensely, Absolutely, Oud, Leather, you know, the new ones. I will tell you, the longevity is not as comparable to the darker ones or the stronger ones. This one gets me like a decent 5 to 6 hours. But this is a sweet fragrance you can wear for summer, and they made it like that citrus up top, a little bit nuttiness of the original. This fragrance, I think it's very agreeable. If you're wearing this on the shirt, there's a nice little CR even after 3 to 4 hours. So it's a good fragrance. A little bit more you pay for the quality because it's Armani, Emporio Armani, Stronger With You Only. So next one, it's a niche quality juice. To be honest, I love this. It's discontinued, very hard to find, and I was lucky enough to buy this bottle. If you ever loved Creed's Neroli Sauvage and you wanted better performance, better pricing, you should hunt this down. Balmain Monsieur, I think that's the name. If I am reading it right, yeah, Monsieur. Okay, look at the juice color. You can see tart, citrusy, lemony juice color, and that's exactly what you get. One of the highest class citruses, lemony vibe, and it's a little bit it goes to your Eau Sauvage, those kind of masculine, manly, like Armani Eau Purum, but such a stunning juice. If you check out my review, you'll see why this is special. A really classic bottle as well. Balmain Monsieur. Okay, so top three. I think all niche fragrances. I'll start with one fragrance that I really really like. Okay, and should I start with this? Yeah, I start with this. Number three is a niche fragrance from House of Creed. I recently acquired this called Asian Green Tea. Okay, someone thanked me in my review when I reviewed this. He said thank you for bringing this in limelight, and this is my favorite, all most favorite fresh fragrance of tea note of all time. And I can definitely say it extremely long lasting for a fresh fragrance, and it has this very soothing, very simple. If you ever loved uh, the Nishan is oolong cha, that is a bit sweet because the lychee. This one doesn't have lychee. Some citruses, some green tea, and very soothing, like a musk or something at the base. It's a very simple fragrance, but very high class. Okay, and this fragrance changes. It has some greenness to it. It lasts, hangs onto your skin for quite a decent time, I must say. Like really surprised me. One, very hard to find fragrance nowadays. People are saying with the white cap, whatever. But I love this fragrance. Asian green tea is very high quality, except the price is very very expensive. Number two, I will go with Synthetic Jungle by Frederic Malle. This is my love. Okay, this house, the day I discovered this house, I reviewed many from full bottles and also like samples because I love it. I want to review as many as possible. Man, this fragrance blew my mind with the greenness, the floral. Okay, there is some weird notes in there. It's extremely potent. You put this on, it lasts whole day. Okay, for a fresh fragrance, for this, the name is also awesome, Synthetic Jungle. But the florals in there, the greenness in there is just a fragrance with a little bit of a black currant or something up top. I forgot exactly, but some fruitiness in there, but really green. If you love green fragrances, this is one of the best you can ever get. Frederic Malle, Synthetic Jungle. Leads me to number one. I recently got this from a brother, and I got decent deal from it. Like the buy when I did, he gave me very good price, and I'd like to thank that brother. But this perfume, I can tell you, just like the previous two, is also insanely good. This is Rosendo Mateu, number one, Bergamote, Tea Leaf, Sandaloud. Okay, this house, one of our brothers said he's not impressed with this house because he feels it's too simple, nothing worked out for him. But full respect to all the members. But I'll tell you, I have a designer like Nose, and I do love my designers. This is high class designer, which is belonging in niche class. Okay, in Bangladesh, you can get this under 100 ml, the testers. So this fragrance house, I reviewed 2 to 3 or 4. I'm not sure. I like most of them, but this one, the bergamot and tea leaf, that combination, it also lasts just like green tea. It lasts on me as well. So this one perhaps doesn't last as much as the Creed, but moment I smell this, it's pure magic. It's just a happy fragrance. It's citrusy, it's fruity, it's tart citrus, and the tea note is really beautiful. Check out these fragrances, okay? You will not regret these, and these are not very common fragrances people suggest to you. So I'll write down the names, check them out, and these are all from different budget segments, so you can check them out. Have a nice day. See you soon, and keep in your prayers. Bye bye.